And we begin this morning with President Obama. Today, he's off to Europe to reassure NATO he will not let Russian President Vladimir Putin strengthen his power elsewhere in Eastern Europe. Obama will land in Estonia, the tiny Baltic country bordering Russia. Officials there and other Baltic nations worry Russia will eventually target their countries. Last week, NATO dispatched jets to intercept Russian bombers and fighters approaching Baltic airspace. While most of us spent Labor Day enjoying a labor-free day, President Obama and Vice President Biden spent their holiday in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, telling hundreds of union members they deserve more money for their work. The two are pushing for a federal increase in minimum wage.
There is no denying a simple truth. America deserves a raise. Folks are doing very well on Wall Street. They're doing very well in the corporate boardrooms. Give America a raise.
Obama went on to say he promises his administration will keep pushing for a raise and warns if Republicans gain control of Congress, that will only hurt their chances of receiving one. In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister David Cameron takes on the rise of terrorism by focusing on travel. He's proposing new laws that will give police the right to seize passports from those suspected of having traveled abroad to fight with terrorist groups.
So we will introduce specific and targeted legislation to fill this gap by providing the police with a temporary power to seize a passport at the border, during which time they'll be able to investigate the individual concerned.
Like other Western countries such as the U.S., France, and Germany, Britain worries citizens who travel abroad to join terror groups could threaten their home country when they return. Today, the FBI addresses allegations that someone stole nude photos of several female celebrities and posted them online. Some of the photos include Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Lawrence, seen here, Scarlett Johansson, and Christina Aguilera. The pictures were allegedly obtained by breaking into iCloud accounts. Apple is conducting its own investigation to see if someone tampered with any of its customers' iCloud accounts. Well, the bankruptcy battle begins in Detroit. The trial will decide the fate of a plan to wipe out billions of dollars in debt and help Detroit emerge from bankruptcy. The case revolves around a document that lays out how the city plans to pay off thousands of creditors and restructure Detroit. One of the key factors of the plan is getting retirees to agree to pension cuts. The Motor City is the largest American city to ever enter bankruptcy. Right now, look at that. You're looking at remarkable footage of the sun releasing a solar flare. The images were captured when the flare erupted on the left side of the sun. You see it right there. NASA claims the flare's harmful radiation cannot pass through Earth's atmosphere to physically affect any of us, but if the flares are intense enough, they can disturb the layer where GPS and communication signals travel. And now back to Iraq and ISIS. Reaction at home continues to be strong after President Obama's "we have no strategy" remarks at last week's news conference. Yesterday on CBS Face the Nation, Senator John McCain made it clear what we need to do.
We have to have a clear strategy dictated by a policy, and that policy has to be we have to defeat ISIS, not contain, not stop, but defeat ISIS, because they are a direct threat over time to the United States of America.